Hey everybody, Dave Nasani, Dave's Hammock Wisdom. I know it's probably really late for most of you on the West Coast and the East Coast, because it's about 11 o'clock here, and I'm sure it's over midnight, past midnight. But I'm walking the beach here at Waikiki, and I'm just waiting for the hurricane to arrive. It's expected in 2 more days, I should say 2 more nights. So tomorrow I'm going to take advantage and go on a sailboat before the small craft advisory comes, before the 150 mile an hour winds and the pouring rain and the thunder. But it got me thinking about my 5 minutes of Dave's Hammock Wisdom. What do you do about the hurricanes in your life? The ones that are predicted to come, like the weather service tells us is coming. But how about the hurricanes in your life that you had no idea were coming? And you didn't even know. Nobody gave you a clue. Kind of knocked you on your butt. Kind of like when you became a caregiver. You had no warning. Wasn't on your resume, or no preparation. You didn't even know what a caregiver was, like me. Well, hurricanes can be pretty powerful. 150, 200 mile an hour winds or more, knocking down the shelter that you're in, the protection, breaking things. And so, what do you do when that happens? Who do you draw your strength from? Where is your anchor? Where is your rock? You know, some people would say God. That's a good place to have it. But some people only think of God when there's trouble, when there is tragedy, when they don't know what else to do, when they've tried everything else. Say, well, maybe I'll try praying. I'm praying that this hurricane goes by us and doesn't hit us, because, you know, I'm on vacation. Already they canceled 2 of my events that were happening Friday and Saturday because they didn't think they'd get people to come out in a hurricane. Luckily, one of them at the library is considering postponing it until a week or 2 afterwards. I'll still be here. And the other one, the support group, has already rescheduled it. So how can we make this comparison about your life? You know, when the doctor tells you that the x-ray doesn't look good, there's a tumor, you got 4 weeks to live, 4 months to live, 4 years to live, who knows? You know, I'm a man of faith. I share that with you all the time. But even men and women of faith are struck sometimes with things that they don't understand, things that they wonder why. You know, the Bible tells us even the Apostle Paul asked God to take away some thorn that he had in his flesh. Thorn in the flesh. You got any thorns in the flesh? That sounds painful. But God said, no, my grace is sufficient for you. In your weakness, my strength is made perfect. When you think about how most of the intellectuals in the science community dismiss God as just a myth, yet one of the brilliant minds of the world, Albert Einstein, believed in God, believed in heaven. And so I think it's just out of fashion to believe in God. You're considered old-fashioned, unscientific. But all I can tell you is my experience in 45 years. I've trusted Him. I've made Him center of my life. I let the Bible be the moral and the integrity yardstick. Anytime I wonder if I should do something or not do something, I look in the Bible and I say, does the Bible say anything about this? Sometimes the Bible doesn't say things about certain things. Like, I don't think marijuana is in the Bible, you know? I don't think there's a lot of things that are not in the Bible. So you gotta just have wisdom. 5 minutes is all it takes to have some wisdom, to know what to do. A lot of times you just pray about it. A lot of times circumstances will dictate. Hey, Dwayne, how you doing? Nevertheless, I'm here in paradise. I've never seen a hurricane. Part of me thinks it would be exciting to see one. Crazy part of me. But keep me in your prayers. Keep the things that I'm doing here in your prayers, and if any more are canceled, because I do have some more, that they would be rescheduled when the weather is permitting. Thank you so much for listening, and you take care of yourself. Bye-bye.